Hello. If you're trying to visit Papua New Guinea in the year 2026, I have made this video for you. Here is the 10 things that you should know before you travel to Papua New Guinea. So this is an insider information from someone who is local, like me. So my name is Maisel Ipakasa. I live in Port Moresby. And I have decided to make this video because I've never really seen a video that is from a local perspective about Papua New Guinea. All of the videos that I've seen on YouTube is views from the outside people who come to experience the PNG culture, to travel. We have so many celebrities, so many YouTubers, so many content creators, travel bloggers that have come to Papua New Guinea. And I think all the videos are really great, but some are really exaggerated. Most of the titles are clickbait. Some don't capture the real Papua New Guinea, the essence of Papua New Guinea, the culture, the people, the food. But some are very inaccurate and exaggerated. Most of the people that comes normally go to people who are really not educated enough of the certain topics, of certain things to talk about or give a very certain perspective of what Papua New Guinea is. I like to give you certain information, 10 certain information that you should know before you book that flight, before you make that travel plan that you visit Papua New Guinea. All right, number one, let's talk about the land. 97% of the land is owned by locals. Now, 3% of the land was government bought it from the local to develop into towns and cities and stuff. But all the land are owned by the people. So, for example, if you're traveling in Port Moresby city, it is owned by the government. It's a public property for everybody. But if you're trying to go into beaches and into mountains, those are owned by people. So when you visit, just know that you have to ask permission before you take pictures, or if you want to go surf, or if you want to go for hiking, like there has to be permission has to be taken from the locals because they own the land. Again, now they won't say no to you. They are very hospitable people. It's our culture to be kind, to be hospitable, to be welcoming to guests. So when you ask permission to them, they will definitely treat you as a guest. They will protect you when you are in their land. They will show you around, or they will want you to explore yourself if that's what you want to do, but always ask permission. Now, we do have patrilineal and matrilineal society in Papua New Guinea. So, for example, in the Highlands region, it is patrilineal society. It means the land is given to the sons. So if, for example, I'm from the Highlands, so if I get married, then from someone in Highlands, my husband's land will be my land, but my father's land will be inherited by my brothers. But in the matrilineal society, like in New Guinea Islands region, and other coastal regions, in some of the coastal regions, the land is given to the woman. The woman inherits the land. It is passed down from daughters to daughters to daughters, whereas in the Highlands, it is passed down from sons to sons to sons. So that is something interesting about it. Number two, I would like us to talk about our society here in Papua New Guinea. Our society, obviously, we are very diverse. We have 750 plus culture. Linguistically diverse, we have 850 plus language. We are a country, obviously. Papua New Guinea is a country, but we are a continent of tribe. Because of tribalism, it gives us that very unique diversity in languages and in culture. Now, when I'm saying culture is the way of life, the way we eat, the way we talk, our skin texture, the house, the way our house is built, okay, the way we mourn our type of community, the type of values that we have, that's called culture, okay. So when I'm saying we are a nation, but we are a continent of tribes, what I mean is what you see from tribe A will not be the same as tribe B. They will have their own way of eating, they will have their own way of cooking food, they have their own food that they eat in that place. And then when you compare it to B, it will be different. It's not, when you come to Papua New Guinea, you will see that part that, no, there's certain people, the certain tribe do, the way they do things here is completely different from the other tribe there. There is something that you will recognize. Like I said, we are a country, but we are a continental tribe. Very different and we are very diverse. The identity, our value systems come from one, religion. Number two, our own cultures, our own culture. Number three is Western influence. Now, when it comes to religion, I'm talking about Christianity. So all of the people are Christian in Papua New Guinea. So their values come from biblically, from the Bible, how the way they dress now, the way they see other people. It comes back from their values in life, what they consider important. The perspective and the morality are shaped by the Christian principles. Now, the other thing is, even though they have the Christian principle, they still have their customs or the culture that also impact their identity and the value system. For example, how they see women, how they see men, how they interact, how they live as a society, the way they talk to each other. Those also comes from the cultural aspect, the traditional aspect, the custom aspect. So when it comes to values, the way of life, the identity, and then you also have the Western influence that are crippling in, the colonialism, the things that we see on the media, like the US and the Western influence. So when it comes to our identity, our value, and how our society is built on these three things, which is the religion, the customs and the culture of the Papua New Guinean, and the Western influence. So yeah, you will see that here when you come. If you're someone who is not Christian, if you're a Muslim coming into the country, you will say that we will try to make you comfortable in your faith, in your values and all of that, because we are already a diverse nation. We know how to tolerate other people of our other tribe. For example, when you see our skin culture, skin textures as well, we Highlands are built different. The coastals are built different, the Momases are built different, the Bougainville's are built different, but we have a very tolerant society where we still try to mix with each other. Even though we are also different, we try to live with each other harmoniously. So that is something that I want to say is tolerance is already in us. So just don't worry if you are unusual, if you are stylish, if you're weird, just come as you are. We are very tolerant and very accepting. So don't worry about that. Racism is. So when they see you, they'll be like making comment like, oh, look at them, yeah, white man, yeah. Like, you are white. Are you like, oh, are you but Asian or Chinese? Like, don't take it as offensive. They'll be saying, oh, you are white or you're black. Like, don't take it as an offense. They're just curious. That most of the people don't know what racism is because we never experienced racism. So most of the people don't really know what racism. They'll be making comments like about your skin color, but it's not because they are being racist. They're just curious, and then they'll think that because of the colonialism thing, people are the white people, the Asian people who are lighter, then they'll be thinking they will be worshiping you. Not in a bad way, like, oh, you're so pretty, you're so handsome, and stuff like that. So please don't be offended. They are just learning from you. Kids will come around you and try to play with your hair, try to touch you. Please do not get offended. They are just curious. Most of the people here in Papua New Guinea are Christians, and they will be very kind, understanding, try to live according to what the Bible teaches them. So just know that. If you are invited in someone's house, they'll probably pray first before they eat. So just have an open mind. And my advice, come for the experience. Try not to compare your culture with us. Have an open mind. Come for the experience. I'm sure if you just come for the experience, you will enjoy it. Third thing that you should know before you travel to Papua New Guinea is language. It is the most linguistic diverse nation on the planet Earth. There are 850 distinct languages are spoken in Papua New Guinea alone. So in terms of the world ranking, we are number 1 in terms of language diversity. Second is India with 800 or 700 languages something, and then Nigeria is the third. Tokpisin and English is the language that unite us. English is taught in school from elementary all the way to uni or university. Tokpisin is a common language that is spoken by everyone to communicate and connect with everybody everywhere in Papua New Guinea. It's called Tokpisin now. It is derived from 85% of it is derived from English vocabulary, and some other percent are from German, and a little bit of mixture of the local languages as well. So it is a language that was derived by the colonial masters, the Europeans and Australians and Japanese and whoever that was colonizing our land. They made up that language to unite the tribe. And it was a great thing that they did because nobody could speak to anyone. Nobody could not speak to anyone in other tribe. Like everybody had their own languages. So we were very tribal, very territorial. We were in our own places. Not me, but my ancestors were in their own little huts, little places, and they could not able to communicate because of the different languages, because of the different culture, because of the different way of life. So now if you're a foreigner coming in and if you're worried about how to communicate, speak English. Everybody will understand. They will still talk to you. Even for the older people, older generation, they still know some basic English and they'll try to communicate with you and all of that. But if your English is very fast, if you talk fast, slow it down a little bit so that they can be able to understand you and comprehend what you're saying. I'm just saying. Because some people that come here, they're speaking very fast and they'll be like, what? But they won't really understand what you say. So it's very important for you, if you have an accent, slow it down so that people can understand you. You can hear my English. It's a little bit of, I have an accent obviously, but our English is influenced by Australian, America, and British. Brother is like, hey bro. Barata is brother in Tokpisin. Sister is sister also in Tokpisin. Father is papa. Mother is mama. Uncle is uncle. Auntie is auntie. So if you see an elderly, you can say hi papa, hi mama, or hi uncle, hi auntie is a way of respecting the elders. I'm trying to be relatable, try to connect is by addressing them that way. When you speak Tokpisin to try to communicate with them, the people will be very happy. They would love to interact with you. They will come near you. They will try to really know you, try to have conversation. So yeah, knowing few Tokpisin before you travel is bonus. Like people will be very drawn to you, will be drawn to you to connect to you. So just letting you guys know. Let's talk about the dressing code. Now you're wondering, what should I wear? Am I allowed to wear this and that? Like, if you have a question like that, modesty is something that we practice here because of the religion, because of our culture. I think mostly it's because of the influence of religion. In the past, my ancestors, nudity was part of our custom. You know, people normally just wear grass skirt. Because of religion and because of colonization, our ancestors were taught to cover themselves up. Because of that and because of religion, now they are very conservative and they dress modestly. They do not show a lot of body. And even in beaches, you will see ladies will not wear bikini. You will see them covering themselves up, even in beaches, polite and to adapt, to blend into our society. I would encourage modesty. I'm not trying to be intimidating or saying that something will happen to you. Obviously, our culture do understand, or we do understand that you foreigners, especially the Western, have a way of dressing. We'll always give an exception. People will not be critical. They will like, it's okay, they're foreigners, let them do whatever they want. But if you're trying to blend in and be respectable of our culture, do dress modestly. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about money. Number 5. Obviously, currency is kina. Things are very expensive here because most of the things we import them, and moving into the very complicated geography in Papua New Guinea, it's very hard. So from the city it will be less expensive, but as you travel along the rural part of Papua New Guinea, you will notice the prices are increasing, and it is because it's very hard to get things here. And that's why things are very expensive, from accommodation to transport to food. It's quite expensive. We'll walk. As you know, Papua New Guinea, the other thing that you should know is, I already mentioned this in our society and where we get our identity from is from our culture, religion, and modern influence as well. But religion is something very important to the people. You will see that 95% of the people are Christian here. It is officially a Christian nation, but other religions are allowed to practice as well because it's a freedom of religion. It's a democratic nation, so we believe other religions should be practiced and religion should be respected, but it is officially a Christian nation. Everything, every law is created upon in reference with the Bible. So it's a Christian nation. Most of the people, 95% of the people are Christian. We do have Christian values, so people are very easygoing. They'll be welcoming. They'll be very hospitable. So they'll be also respectable. If you're Muslim, if you're Hindu, whatever, if you're atheist, you are welcome. They won't question you. They won't really care about your religion. If you want to talk about your religion, they'll be very attentive, open to have a conversation. They would love to listen to you, but they are very spiritual. We are very spiritual people. The spiritual aspect comes from our back with our ancestors. Before the colonization, before Christianity, our people were always spiritual. So we are very spiritual people. So I guess that's why they'll respect you of your religion. But if they invite you in their home, they will hold hands during dinner or breakfast, they will pray. You will hear them singing along in the community. Those are very normal part of our society. So just don't be nervous. You are allowed to pray. If you're from other religion, just pray however you want to pray. Practice your religion. You're fine. There won't be no harm come to you. People are not into this extremist religion. People are here. They are different denomination, and diversity is something that we get used to in terms of religion, in terms of identity, culture, skin texture, whatever that is. So if you're someone who likes time to be precise and you like things to go certain way on certain timing, I'm very sorry, but just get used to being a little bit of disappointed with time. Yeah, just know that. But people will try to come on time, but certain things will not be on time. Just know that. I just want to talk about the weather. Weather is hot and cold. So we just have sunny days. It's a tropical weather, obviously. Just when it comes to network and internet here in Papua New Guinea, we do have internet here in Papua New Guinea. If you're traveling outside, first thing first you have to do when you come to the airport is buy your eSIM or SIM card. All right. So we do have a network system here: Digicel, Be Mobile, Telecom, Vodafone. Digicel is the one that has covered or has connected Papua New Guinea from the rural areas to the city. Digicel have so far put their towers everywhere and have connected Papua New Guinea. So thanks to them, just know that the data are very expensive. Talk about is safety. Now, as you know, traveling somewhere outside of your comfort zone, the very important question that I would want to know is, am I going to be safe? Is the place safe? It is safe. And also some part of Papua New Guinea, like in the cities, it's not safe. In the rural area, it is a safe haven for everyone. You just have to worry about the tribalism thing. They do have tribal warfare, but not with foreigners, not with, like if I am from another, if tribe A and B is fighting, then the problem is between tribe A and B. Any other tribes, they will not touch you, they will not harm you. Or any foreigners, that's not your business, that they will not do anything to you. That's in the rural area. If tribe A and tribe B is fighting, they will fight among themselves, and that's it. So when it comes to your safety in rural places, do not worry about it. You will be safe. But my advice, just so that you do not get in between their crossfire, do not, if you hear that tribe A and B is fighting, just do not go around that area. Just stay away from them. Or if you think that, you want to capture the live action and you want to take your cameras and go there, fine. But go on your own risk. But when it comes to the city, it's not safe. Mosby City is not safe. Not everywhere in Mosby. Some part of Mosby is not safe. There are certain places like the settlement area and in certain bus stops. It's not they will not murder you, just a pickpocket. They will steal if you put your phone on your hand, and if you're just talking and holding the phone, they can just snatch it and they can run. So, or your bags, just keep things put the phone on your bag, in your bag, put it on the pocket so that it stays safe. So, hopping into taxi, make sure go into taxis that are recommended. Now, I'll recommend some taxi if you're in Port Moresby. All right, Comfort Taxi is one that I highly recommend. Odash is another taxi that I highly recommend. These are the two reputable taxis that I know so far. So whenever we want to travel as a woman, you always say, go to Comfort Taxi or go to Odash. They will provide you a good ride. You will be always safe. If you lose something, they will contact you, or they will have your things in the security base or the taxi base, and you will go pick it up. They have a good reputation. So if you want to travel all across Papua New Guinea, my advice is please get a local guide. Get a local guide who can help you just to navigate safely. Just not saying something will happen to you, but just so that you are going to the place that you want to go, you are experiencing the real authentic Papua New Guinea, please get a local guide. Why I'm saying for you to get a local guide is because you are part of their community now. You are part of them, so they're gonna protect you. So they're gonna protect you. It's just in us, it's in our culture just to protect whoever our guest is. So they will protect you, they will bring you to the places they know that they're safe, and they will want you to return happily back to your home, to your country. For example, if you are under my care, my family, my tribe, my community, my friends, all of them will protect you, as having a local guide does help you with the chances of not getting lost, of going to the places that you really want to go, create your content and getting out of there. But if you, that's if you want to travel in the highlands or travel just to see places in the rural area. But if you want to stay in the city, you don't really need a tour guide. You'll be fine, but just know not to go to the places that are filled with pickpocketers and rascals. All right, health. When you come